Why, this is rare. Seeing me do a race on a Tuesday. But guess what? I don't care. What's up, everyone? Welcome to round number 12 of the NOFSRL Directv Fall Series. Today we are live. Ooh, I forgot to do the thumbnail. Just realized that. Anyway, why, Colin? Because I care. Anyway, round number 12, the final race of the regular season. Plus, this is, I'm new to, I didn't have the thumbnails. Give me some time, I'll get used to it. Final race of the regular season. It's the Lilly Diabetes 250 from Indianapolis Motor Speedway here in Speedway, Indiana. I'm Riley Sakala. Hope you all are having a great day. So the playoff game changed once again last week when we went to Watkins Glen International. It looked like the battle was going to be between TJ Hanley, Alexander Rowe, and Cody Smart, but they took each other out, and that opened up the door for the 0 of Patrick Smith, who picked up the W, his second win of the season. And now that means we have 10, or so far we have 9 different winners this season. It could be 10. Let's take a look at the playoff standings at the moment headed into today. Right now, Edwin Mendez, he has a spot clinched. He will be in the playoffs via points, whether he wins today or not. A 44-point lead. In 11th place is the defending champion, Sam Rogers, with 12 points above the cutoff. But then it's getting tight in this battle for 12th right now. Cody Prince is 2 points above the cutoff, and the drivers behind, 2 points behind the cutoff. Derek Campbell in the 6th, 34 points behind the cutoff, the 12 of Stuart Gratton. 35 points behind the cutoff is the 93 of Cody Smart, and 40 points behind the cutoff in 16th is the 21 of Joe Jefferson. However, though, it could change completely. Why do I say that? Because Johnny Garner, who's not in the race today, who failed to qualify because he was in a crash in qualifying, he's got a race for Chase for playoff berth. So he could get guaranteed a spot in the playoffs today. But what if a second driver that does not get a win gets that spot? My goodness, it'd change everything in the playoffs. Could eliminate both Cody Prince and Derek Campbell, even Sam Rogers, from a chance of making it at the playoffs. But there's one more thing we can talk about headed into the playoffs. The regular season standings. That's right. Because playoff points come into picture here. Top 10 after the final race of the season will have bonus playoff points. The highest, 15, second, 10, third, 8th, 4th, 7, and so on until 10th gets 1. Right now, Edwin Mendez, right now the battle for the first spot for the regular season championship is between Edwin Mendez, Tristan Allen, and Sam Rogers. A 3-man battle for those playoff points. But then the battle on for 4th, Cody Prince and Derek Campbell. The battle right now, Riley Spurley too, looks like 6th place could be his. A battle for 7th between Elijah Gordon, Stuart Gratton, Cody Smart, and Patrick Smith. However, there are guys behind that could get into the top 10 today, like Joe Jefferson, Colin Denton, Jack Cabarrus, Yane Canario, Jake Rogers. This the 10th spot in the regular season standings is still up for grabs, and it's going to be interesting. But I think we're ready to go here. I think I've explained everything. Let's go trackside. Here's the commander. Fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines are fired up. Here is the starting lineup. On the front row for the Lilly Diabetes 250, your pulser, the 3 of William Brock, who enters today 18th in points, 105 points back from the leader, and 24 points back from 10th. In second place, Cody Smart in the 93. In a battle for the playoff hunt, he's 35 points behind, 12th spot. Row number 2, the 51 of Gatlin Downey, Atlanta winner, and the 24 of Jaden Scott, who is in a must-win situation. Row 3, the 18 of Cole Baker, also in a must-win situation. Next to him, the 07, Josh Good, in a must-win situation. Row 4, the 52, Gabriel Wanderlei, in a must-win situation as well. And the 7 of Edward Mendez, the points leader, and already clinched a spot. Row 5, the 48 of Marco Saliendo. He's 100 points out of the points lead and 19 points out of 10th. Next to him, the 88 of Marty Johnson, also in a must-win, or Josephine O'Neill, excuse me, any must-win situation. Row 6, the 39 of Zachary Fitzwater, the Michigan winner, and making his second start this season, Michael Cantor. He's had a tough time qualifying this season, but he has finally successfully made it for his second attempt this season. I just want to make sure no one has any problems. Looks like all 42 drivers have come off the track perfectly. Here are the stats. You need facts you need to know. 25 laps, 62.5 miles at the Brickyard. Playoff points will be awarded at laps 7, 15, and 25. 2.5 mile square rectangle oval. I call it a rectangle because if you look at Indianapolis, well, you can't see it from here. There's 4 straightaways, and it's in the shape of a rectangle. The pace car comes in a pit road. It will be in the hands of William Brock and Cody Smart. They will lead the field to green. We just need the green flag. Welcome to the final race of the regular season. The Lilly Diabetes 250 from Indianapolis. And we're green. Let's do this. Oh, trouble already! Sam Rogers gets turned hard into the inside wall. Caution flag is out. Got turned by the 62 of Brad Stover. Huge implications on the first lap. We're racing back to the line. Right now, William Brock's got the lead, making sure no other wrecks take place. It looks like everyone's getting out of this clean. Off of turn 4, William Brock will lead the first lap of the race. And speaking of which, just comes in the chat. But already, Sam Rogers, 12 points above the cutoff. This is big for the defending champion. And we're wrecking again in turn 1. Joe Jefferson into the wall. Again. My goodness, Indianapolis always brings some controversy. Luckily, Sam Rogers is in pit road. He's driving the car back. Let's see if he does have to come in with the number 11 Leaf Filter Chevrolet. Let's see if he will have to park it and be done for the day. They're going to fix this race car even with that hard hit. Let's watch that lick and see what happened. Coming off turn 2, you see Rogers is trying to get to the inside. They go 3 wide, and Stover just gets into the left rear quarter panel of the 11. Just turns him into the inside wall. Oh man, there's a safer barrier right there. The safety improvements Indianapolis has made, guys, I can't tell you how amazing this is. Let's watch this in real time. I'm not gonna cough, Mom. I'm not yelling. Plus, I've been fine. One more view from the blimp. And looks like we were going to stay green, but when he came back up on the track, race control said, bring the caution flag out. And I also got the other wreck that happened. In turn 1, Christian Parker in the 28 and the 45 of Tanawaz Chaos. Joe Jefferson nowhere to go into the wall. And Joe, by the way, is done for the day, and so is Sam Rogers. They could not repair both race cars. looks like the 18 of Cole Baker. If I can't find Baker. Oh, he's back in 10th. I thought he was in 2nd. We must have had pit stops or something. Let's take a look. We did have pit stops. Let's watch those stops once again. So the field's coming in. Looks like the 93 stays out. That's Cody Smart, who will be in control of the race lead. A few drivers stayed out. You saw the 2 stay out as well, Elijah Gordon. For William Brock, he gets the first pit stall. Let's see what a lot of these drivers are doing. They looks like they're gonna do two tires. See, Wanderley's out quickly. Wow! Different strategy played. Wanderley first, Alejandro second, Nichols third, Brock fourth, Baker fifth, Rose sixth, Fitzwater seventh, Downey eighth, Scott ninth, and Hamill will be 10th. So it looks like the top 8 stayed out. Gonna play some strategy here, and look who's up. And both the 2 and the 0 are up there with 2 wins this season. So you could watch closely. They could be spoilers, picking up their 3rd win of the season. Even watch out for who else has a win. Highest guy right now is Fitzwater in 16th. That has 1 win. And Cody Prince, we can find him in the 20. He's right in 7th. He won at this race in the Summer Series. He knows how to get it done. Cole Baker is one of the 18. Won this race last year. He's the defending winner. Ranking 14th. He knows how to get it done here as well. Excuse me, guys. So this will be 1 to go when we get back to the green flag. The first playoff point will be awarded at lap 7. So the race leader right now is Cody Smart in the 93, Elijah Gordon running 2nd, Kenny Stremme 3rd, Jeff Bright 4th, Brian Ferris 5th, Patrick Smith is 6th, Cody Prince 7th, Brad Stover is 8th, Zach Ryan 9th, Gabriel Wanderley is 10th. Marcos Alejandro 11th, Isaac Nichols 12th, William Brock 13th, Cole Baker 14th, Alexander Rowe 15th, Zachary Fitzwater 16th, Galen Downey 17th, Jaden Scott 18th, Josh Goot 19th, and a problem already with the 88, Josephine O'Neill. Remember, she's in a must-win situation, and it looks like that she will not be in the playoffs. Right in 23rd at the time, we were talking about Jaden Scott, Josh Goot's 19th, and Derek Campbell 20th. Michael Kelly 21st, Evan Mendez is 22nd. Coming to 23rd will be Michael Canto, Steve Morgan 24th, Riley Spurley 25th, Colin Denson 26th, Marty Johnson 27th, Jack Cabarrus 28th, Diego Yepes 29th, and Christian Parker is 30th. Anthony LeCurry 31st, Ian Canario 32nd, Donovan Duth at 33rd, Justin Zidell 34th. Brian Webb 35th, Stuart Garatin 36th, Tristan Allen 37th, Jake Rogers 38th, and Tanner Wazkiel is 39th. Out of the race will be Joe Jefferson and Sam Rogers. Jefferson will not make the playoffs, but Rogers better hope that both Cody Prince and Derek Hamill wreck in this race. And right now, as we look at it, Cody Prince and Derek Hamill, they're running in 7th and 20th. So this will be interesting to see what happens as we get back to green. It will be 2 to go for the first playoff point. And we're back underway. First move could be made by Marcos Alejandro to the inside. Gabriel Wanderlei. Wanderlei will defend. Coming off turn 2. This is where you could see a bunch of slingshots happening going down the backstretch. You see some battles going on mid-pack. You see Derek Hamill's trying to advance. All the drivers stay single file into turn 3 until the JD Motorsports teammates try to work together. Patrick Smith tries to advance on Brian Ferris. And now for the lead, Elijah Gordon underneath Cody Smart, side by side in turn 4. New leader, the 2. And cautions on the track. Colin Denton around. Big implications for him. Gordon will bring them to the caution flag and will win the first playoff point in the race. But Denton, it looks like that car is destroyed. The rear end is damaged. The right side is damaged. Unknown what happened. Only guy I see involved in the wreck. I was just checking to make sure that a caution did not come out. Unfortunately, it did. Denton came into today 86 points behind the leader and 5 points behind 10th. Even though he is not in that, he was in a must-win situation heading into today. So Colin Denton, let's watch what happened. And turn 3, they're all stacking up here. Uh-oh. Marty Johnson into Colin Denton. Ooh, that's a lick. And then back up. Oh my goodness. Donovan Duthin and Yang Canario. How did they miss that? A very scary accident. And unfortunately, only one driver involved. From our super slow-mo camera. We could zoom in, but we don't have camera control master. You can see the impact he makes. And then watch on the blimp. Back up the track. Oh, Christian Parker, Anthony LeCurry, like Yang Canario lucky. My goodness. And that will end the day of Colin Denton. We'll finish this race in 39th spot, leaving 38 drivers on the track, and Elijah Gordon has added another playoff point to his list. So we cannot complete a single green flag lap yet. We've had 2 cautions so far in the race that have involved Sam Rogers and Colin Denton. So a lot of the ones are being retired. Josephine O'Neill, by the way, had a header issue. Take her out. Fastest lap, by the way, right now goes to the 7 of Edwin Mendez. We can find him, a 49.677, and is currently running. Where's Mr. Mendez? Here he is. He's running in 20th right now. Right now, we so far still have not seen the top 9 come into pit road yet. There should be 2 to go before we get back to the green flag. We're just going to accelerate through this because we have nothing. You know what? Let's talk to the chat, see what they're saying. I think Denton's going to have something to say to Marty after the race. Most likely. Most likely. He's just going to say, I want Marty off this team next season. Fitzy says, geez. Green MC Michael Candle saying, is 92 in? Wow. Fitzgerald also said, Rip Denton, oh my. Kenny Strummy, no, Fitzgerald says the 0-1 bad restart. Eli Bright, Rip teammate. Because this is in relation to Josephine O'Neill. Hope the 88 Prom does not show up on the 5. Hope it doesn't show up on the 9 as well. Because, I mean, Johnson's in a must-win situation. We're just going to accelerate through this. I want to get to the green. So it looks like no other problems. All the drivers are going to be single on the lead lap, so it's a single fire restart. Right now, Elijah Gordon in control. Cody Smart running second. Kenny Stremme is third. Jeff Bright fourth. Patrick Smith fifth. Brian Ferris is sixth. Cody Prince seventh. Brad Stover eighth. Zach Ryan ninth. And Marcos Alejandro runs 10th. Gabriel Rondelay runs 11th. William Brack 12th. Cole Baker 15th. Zachary Fitzwater 14th. Isaac Nichols 15th. Josh Good 16th. Alexander Rose 17th, Derek Hamill 18th, Michael Kelly 19th, and Edwin Mendez is 20th. Right now, update on the playoff game. As we know, Mendez is in. Cody Prince and Derek Hamill should both be in. We're not assuming right now with Garner as the race for playoff. Hello to Kenny, who just joined. We're back to green. Next playoff point awarded at lap number 15. Elijah gets a good restart. Looks like Jeff Bray, Patrick Smith may have not. In turn 1, remember, Kenny Stremme, he's in a must-win situation. Gordon would like a third win this season. Cody Smart, he's most likely in a must-win situation too. Let's see who makes the first move. Jeff Bray wants to try and make it down the backstretch. He's going to stay back in line. All the drivers riding bumper to bumper like a chain reaction. And here we go. Cody Smart looks for the lead. And 3 wide for third. Stremme barely hits the wall. And at turn 3, this has been Calamity Quarter all day. They're making it clean. Battle for second. Elijah Gordon and Patrick Smith, the 2-time winners. A pair of 2-time winners this season. Cody Smart leads them at the line. We stay green. Luckily, Gordon will clear the 0 for now. Eli Bright, though, up the track. Big time. A lot of drivers say, oh, Bright's in the wall. Zach Ryan saves it in the south chute. Or the north chute, excuse me. I believe this is... Let me look. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. That is the south chute. I just want to make sure. In turn number 3, good battle for 4th position. Cody Prince and Brian Ferris. Remember, 1 position equals 1 point as they all come off of turn number 4. And this is the caution flag. Christian Parker, Diego Yepes, Brian Webb. We got a big crash. Gatlin Downey, Donovan Duthet, Justin Zidell involved. 3rd caution out today. And the 2nd playoff point should go to Cody Smart. However, though, who has to come in and who doesn't? Yepes and Parker coming in. Looks like they're going to be done for the day. The 28 is done. The 60 car will get his car repaired. The 19 is done as well. Everyone else going to stay out and come in under green when the Pit Road opens. So Cody Smart in control of the lead. Look at this, by the way. The top 2 have the fastest laps of the race. And how about Elijah Gordon of 47.999? And they're going to stay out. They could try and make this a no-stop strategy. would be interesting to see here. 60's coming back on the track. Let's watch what happened. So they're going 3 wide. Downey gets into the 60. Brian Webb nowhere to go. And then Downey looks like he'll get into the 42. No, gets in the wall. Yepes into Parker. They go around. They take some licks. There's Donovan Dutton and Gatlin Downey in it. And then Justin Zidell. Arca breaks. Let's watch an onboard real quick with Tristan Allen. Show you what he saw from his perspective. Actually, no, let's go Stuart Gratton. Just missed it. Ooh, just missed the 51 as well. Real time. Let's go super slow-mo. They just get together. And then Parker's going to have nowhere to go. They'll get into the wall. And then you see Donovan Duthet into the 51 of Gatlin Downey. Luckily, I don't know how these other drivers missed it with Brian Webb in the way. Jack Cabarrus actually does suffer damage. We forgot about him. And then as Zidell tries to miss this crash, into the 51. And this today just ended many drivers' days. Parker, Zidell, done for the day. Yepes coming back in. Gonna see what they can do to fix that car even more. Try and get that a little bit faster. You see Gatlin Downey's in pit road as well. So that's the third caution of the day. Fast forward once again. We have 9 to go when we get back to the restart. The 51, by the way, out of the race with no fuel. Hello to Elijah, who just joined. So Cody Smart in control. Elijah Gordon second. Patrick Smith third. Cody Prince fourth. Brian Ferris fifth. Brad Stover is sixth. Zach Ryan seventh. Marcos Alejandro eighth. William Brock is the 9th, and Gabriel Wanderlei is 10th. Josh Good 11th, Kenny Stremme 12th, Jeff Bright is 13th, sorry, not Eli Bright. Cole Baker 14th, Zachary Fitzwater 13th, 15th, Alexander Rose 16th, you got Michael Kelly 17th, Michael Canto 18th, Steve Morgan 19th, Isaac Nichols runs 20th. We come ready for the restart. 9 to go. Playoff points awarded to the top 2 so far today. That's Gordon and Smart. Coming to 9 to go, going back to green flag racing. We're back underway. Gordon did not get a good restart here. This could help out Cody Smart in turn 1. Prince trying to make a move on Smith. Unable to do so here. They come off turn number 2. Alejandro has gone by the 4 for the position. for 7th. Let's see who makes the first move down the backstretch. All staying single file. Here we go. Ferris looking on Prince for the position. And here goes Gordon for the lead. No help coming from Patrick Smith. He goes with Cody Smart. Off turn 4 though. They remain 2 by 2. We stay green, by the way. Elijah at the line. 8 to go. He goes to the point. 3 wide for a second. Oh, Stover's in the wall. Get Zach Ryan involved. Baker is going to get in it. Morgan. Going to be a big crash. A car upside down. That is Jaden Scott. And the points leader's on his roof. Oh, drivers just piling in. The big one at Indianapolis has brought out the 4th caution. Coming to the line, it will be Elijah Gordon. With 7 to go. And Marcos Alejandro is up to 2nd. This man only has 1 playoff point, and that came from Daytona in the 300-mile race. Tanner Wazkiewicz, Brad Stover, tough break for him. Anthony LeCurry, Diego Yepes may have suffered more damage. Who's towed, by the way? Canario, Ryan, there's that Tristan Allen, Brian Webb, Steve Morgan, Jack Cabarrus, Marty Johnson, Derek Hamill. This is what Sam Rogers needs. Hamill most likely out. Mendez, even though the points lead will be cut, he will be in the playoffs. However, though, this is big in the regular season standings. The top 3 are out, which should mean Mendez should have the regular season championship. Baker and Scott involved. My goodness, this road Duthet, holy cow. What a tough break, man. A lot of drivers done for the day. So you see Stover's out. Who else is out? Morgan's out. LeCurry's out. Tanner's out. Alright, let's watch what happened. This is a tough break. In the battle for a spot in the playoffs, Prince just put Stover in the wall. And Zach Ryan, Steve Morgan, and Cole Baker. Then they're all just stacking up. I don't know how the 24 got upside down. We know how the 7 barrel rolled. And look at this. This is all ARCA breaks right here, ladies and gents. Let's see. I think they were battling back here as well. And Nichols just got into the wall. And now all these other drivers wreck. Ryan and a Hamill, Jaden Scott, and then Tanner just sets him upside down. And now you just have to try and hold on and miss this wreck. Alright, here we go with the onboards. From the rear bumper of Patrick Smith. It looks like Stover went up the track. His car got a little tight because you saw Cody held his line. And Prince did not do that on purpose. He did not do it to try and get to the playoffs. But it looks like he will be in. But that just changed everything right there with that wreck. Let's go on board with Derek Hamill. Bam! And then Tristan Allen, nowhere to go, just gets into the 6. By the way, Cars 3 out now on Amazon Video, out on DVD and Blu-ray today, by the way. You see, it looks like he's got this mist, but he just no time to react at all. He gets into Phil Swift. he's got to deal with a nightmare like that for days. Let's go to the points leader, Edwin Mendez, and most likely the regular season champion. Why not without him? Let's see what happens here. It's Spawn, and DC's at 24. And then Mendez just goes out with the flip-flop for the regular season championship. They got clobbered many times. Here's one of the drivers who managed to miss this, Stuart Grattan. From the view of Cody Prince. Yeah, you could tell he did nothing wrong. From Riley Spurley too, most likely involving the track. What? How did he miss that? That's insane. Let's go one more from Tristan Allen. So we should have one to go when we get back to the green flag, and only half the field is left. At least half the field was involved in that wreck. How many cars don't have damage, by the way? That's what I would like to know. 15 drivers do not have damage. And you could have that be 16 or even 17. Because we did have some drivers come in. Patrick Smith and Cody Prince came in. They don't have damage. But let's look at Cody Prince real quick. Make sure he does not have any wall damage. He does not. But mostly came in. He had some flat tires, if I were to guess. But we will have 3 laps to go at the restart. And Elijah Gordon has the chance to pick up his 3rd win this season. We've seen one driver get 3 wins, at least 3 wins in one season. And that was Derek Schauer back in season 1. He got 4 wins, by the way, that season. If not, maybe even 5. I believe it was 4. And now Elijah Gordon could have a chance to tie Derek to get that 3rd win this season. Marcos Alejandro running 2nd, Cody Smart is 3rd, Brian Ferris 4th, William Brock 5th, Gabriel Wanderlei 6th, Josh Goot 7th, Jeff Bright 8th, Kenny Stremme 9th, and Zachary Fitzwater is 10th. 11th is Michael Kelly, 12th Jake Rogers, 13th Michael Canto, 14th Stuart Grattan, 15th Riley Spurley Tubes, 16th is Dito Yepes, 17th Alexander Rowe, 18th Donovan Dutha, 19th Cody Prince, 20th Isaac Nichols, and 21st is Patrick Smith. 3 to go. If a caution comes out before the leader takes the white flag, we will head into overtime, and I believe we did that last year. Keep in mind, Johnny Garner, by the way, already in with that race for playoff berth. And real quick, before we do go back to green, we need to take a look and see that those race for playoff participants. Yes, the hype has to wait. So this was the 7th lap, and then so it would be the 93, the 01, and if we go to lap 15, it would be the 20 and the 41. So right now, Cody Smart has the highest right now. He's got to battle Brian Ferris for that. Gonna be 3 to go at the restart. We're back to green. What is gonna happen? We're about to find out. Alejandro to the inside for the lead. Gordon trying to block. Alejandro's there. Side by side into the south chute. Gonna go 3 wide for the second. Here comes Brian Ferris, a daredevil move. Brian Ferris is up there. Could pull off the upset today. That would be huge. But here goes Cody Smart. Was going to look for third. Unable to do so yet. He's looking for second now. Ferris trying to block. He does. 2 to go. Coming to the line. Battle for fourth. William Brock is up there. Josh Good has cracked the top 5. For second. Smart underneath Ferris. Drivers on the wall. Water lays loose. He saves it. Remember, that's for that race for playoff berth right now. And Cody Smart up to the back bumper of the 48. This is for a spot in the playoffs. Into turn 3. Will Smart make the move right here? He's going to try it out for the lead. Battle for third. Ferris and Goot. Smart is out front. Cody Smart goes to the point. He will see the white flag this time. 1 to go, brought to you by Credit One Bank. Cody Smart driving the race of his life. This will be the longest lap of his life, and Ferris gets to the wall, turns the 07 around. Everyone tries to miss it. Michael Canto, Elijah Gordon, Stuart Gratton, and another driver's in there. That's Jeff Bright. Brian Ferris with damage. Into turn 3. Who will get the final spot into the playoffs? It's gonna be Cody Smart. He's gonna do it. Cody Smart will win it at Indianapolis, and he will be contending for a championship. Marcos Alejandro, 11 hundredths of a second away from being in the battle. Making sure everyone else has finished. Never mind. Alexander Rowe leaking fluid. Elijah Gordon leaking fluid. A wreck fest it was indeed. Josh Good, Cody Prince. I see another driver back there with damage. I believe that's the 42 of Dutha. There's Grattan. But Cody Smart, that is amazing. He came into today 35 points below the cutoff. He was most likely in a must-win situation or get that race for playoff berth. He got it. Waiting for all the drivers to finish. Rowe will not finish the race. Let's take a look at that wreck that brought out the final caution. This was a battle for third. Gutka just got tight. Left Ferris with no room. So he goes around, and then Goot is still on the track into the 92, the 5, the 12, the 2 involved. Tough ending for many drivers. And then there's Patrick Smith in it. Let's watch his onboard real quick. Oh, Donovan Dutet. Just got clipped. from Elijah Gordon's perspective. Ooh, just nowhere to go down at 92. He just got turned. And this Cody Prince as well. I don't know what happens to him. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Watch Cody Prince. He's in turn 4 of a final lap and he blows up. That's a shame. So here's your top 10. Smart, Alejandro, Wanderlei, Kelly, Ferris, Rogers, Fitzwater, Strummy, Brock, and Spurley Tube. Alright, so Elijah up to 12 playoff points. Cody Smart, he is not on there, so that will be 6 playoff points of the day for him. So that's how the playoff points look right now. For Cody Smart, I believe this is his fourth career NOFSRL win. And this is his first career Fall Series win. Now we will load up score 4. How many cautions do we have in the race? We had the 2 spins. We had the third medium back, the 4th one. 4 cautions in the race. So that's 16 laps we were under caution. Oh yeah, by the way, unfortunately for Sam Rogers, he ends his perfect season. Six lead changes among 4 different leaders. Alright, so Richard Childress Racing wins the team battle. Alejandro, the rookie of the race. And Cody Smart led the most laps at 12. And now, Edwin Mendez will be the regular season champion by 22 points. So we had 10 different winners. 11th will go to Johnny Gardner for a race for playoff. And then 12th will go to Edwin Mendez. Cody Prince, Derek Hamill, Sam Rogers, and Jake Rogers unfortunately miss out on the playoffs. So let's take a look at the playoff points heading to the playoffs list heading into Friday. Edwin Mendez will get 15 playoff points, and these are the first 15 he's won this season. So he's been very consistent. Tristan Allen will receive 10 bonus points. So he'll be at 17. Who else? Cody Prince. He has 8. Derek Hamill with 7, so he'll go up to 8. Riley Spurley-Tube with 6, so he'll have 12. Cody Smart will have 5, so he's up to 11. Elijah will have 4, he's up to 16. Or 3, no, that's 15, my mistake. I forgot Sam Rogers, who gets 4 bonus. Jake Rogers gets 2, and Stuart Gratton gets 1. So let's see here. Who is out? Derek Hamill will get his total cleared to 0. Assume he's got 8, so he'll have 0. Gatlin Downey, good. Aiden Shepard, yes. Go, Shepard in Monaco. Canario is in. Fitzwater is in. Alright, so there is your top 12. And Johnny Garner, by the way, is starting off with 0 points. So he's already on the cutoff. So first will be Tristan Allen. Second, Elijah Gordon. Third, Edwin Mendez. Fourth, Riley Spurley-Tube. Fifth, Cody Smart. Sixth, Patrick Smith. Seventh, Gatlin Downey. Eighth, Aiden Shepard. Ninth, Eric Monaco. 10th, Ian Canario. 11th, Zachary Fitzwater. 12th is Johnny Garner. Now, the tie for second, for the second seed, going to be broken. It'll go to Edwin Mendez, being higher in points, and the higher average finish. And the tie for 8th. It should go to Yang Canario, or no, we'll go to Zachary Fitzwater. It'll go to Yang. Yang will be 8th. Fitzy 9th. 10th will be Aiden. 11th will be Eric. And 12th is Johnny Gardner. Oops, I messed something up here. Alright, so we got that set now. We can close out of this. So right now the highest driver that's completed all the most miles and laps this season is Cody Smart, 432. 40 minus 32, that's 16. Most DNFs, by the way, this season. So we look at the playoff schedule. Once again, if you are new this season to the playoffs, here's how we look. We begin the playoffs this Friday at Charlotte for the Blue Cross Blue Shield 300. And then Sunday we'll go to Kansas for the Kansas Lottery 300. Then the 17th, in 10 days, will be the cutoff race, the Dollar General 300 at Chicagoland. Then we'll be in the semifinals on the 18th. The O'Reilly Challenge at Texas, the 19th. The White Paul 200 at Phoenix. And then we take a break. Come back Black Friday, the Olive Garden 300 at Orlando. And we end things off in Homestead on the 26th, the Directv 300. Alrighty, so that's going to do it. Cody Smart, congratulations on winning today's race. I am Maurice Kelly. You've been watching the NOFSRL Directv Fall Series. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Motorsports 360. Till then, take care.